We are live. Or skirt. Yeah, buddy. All right, finally got a link. Good morning. Hello. What up, Brendan? Yo, 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 yo. Good, Robert. Positive. No, Max. Philadelphia. Franklin. What's good? What's good? What's good? What up, everybody? What up? What up? What up? What up? Just checking in, hoping everybody is doing good evening today, my friends. I hope you are doing fantastic. I hope you are doing fantastic. We are in the midst of another giveaway. We're doing a flash giveaway this time. Only 5 accounts because I don't want to give away. I don't want to do a 40 batch. Oh, so ES is already spiking. Oh, what happened to the ES? Hold on. ES was spiking. NQ hasn't really spiked that much. ES went all the way back to OP. Look at that. ES spiked. Well, yeah, right around in that. Not technically to the OP, but ES got a little bit of this spiky spike. Oh, jeez, spiking. So the trade that I am in before FOMC, I've been in this trade pretty much all day. I bought coin puts around here. So I'm short Coinbase. I'm up a little bit, but I am not looking for a little bit. I'm looking for a lot of bit. So let's see. We have the rate announcement just came out. I'm assuming good news. We cut something. Market appears to be pushing up rather rapidly. I don't know if I'm going to trade futures during this today. I mean, I'm here, I'm ready. I just trading futures after FOMC can sometimes be trappy and tricky. That's why today I just have my risk in an options position. And I'm just going to see how the option position goes for now. But that was a large move. That was a large move indeed. So far, we're just seeing a big old spike-a-rooney. I'm going to make coins smaller because I care about that, but we want to see really what the ES is doing. Something I like to do so I don't have to constantly be changing between ETH and RTH. Sometimes I'll just go to SPY and I'll look at what the daily chart looks like on SPY. My gut after the initial reaction still leans towards a larger overall pullback. Again, we're at all-time highs. So if we want to just keep going higher, there really isn't anything stopping the market from doing so. But as currently constructed, this daily chart to me is signaling a potential incoming pullback. I mean, you could pull back to there and it wouldn't damage anything on the daily chart. So that's part of the reason I have some coin puts. I'm not trading the futures yet. I might trade the futures a little bit later today. It's just they're really volatile right now, and this is the danger zone. Don't be. This is when you're just blowing futures accounts just for shits and gigs. Don't be that guy right now. I don't think there's anything actionable to do yet. Let's see. How this first 5-minute bar closes will probably be telling, and it closes in... Oh, we still got some time. We got 3 minutes left, basically. This is actually a very rare circumstance in my life. Normally, whenever I've held a position into FOMC, I'm usually down on it going into FOMC. I was up on my position earlier today, so I have some leeway. Who's messaging me? Let's see, let's see, let's see. Usually the way FOMC goes is we have some sort of larger move, and then Jerome Powell will start to talk in about 26 minutes. And once he starts to talk, the market will then typically get a secondary move. So what actually happened? I haven't checked the chat once. What happened? They cut 25 basis points. Okay. Yeah. So I mean, this is from what I had a good conversation with people earlier today. Somebody earlier was like, "It's priced in. It's priced in. It's priced in." In my not negatively, but just curiosity response back to that was like, from who? Right? Like who priced it in? Who's the one that's like, yeah, it's priced in, it's accounted for, it's taken care of. And the person was rightfully like, I don't know. And I think that's a valid question. When you hear stuff like priced in, when you hear stuff like yeah, I mean, priced in is the best example I can think of. Or like, even I was talking about this with Tatiana, like creative today, and she was asking me about news and all that, and I was like, honestly, you don't really know. Like, it's always fascinating to me, because you can say something is priced in all you want. Is it? How do you who made that decision? You know. So I don't know. Let's see. So make a coin a little bit bigger here for a second. This is the only trade I am in at the moment. I'm still holding the coin puts. I doubt I'd hold them to zero, even though that was my original plan. But the fortunate part is I have a little bit of profit left to work with. If these get back over the opening print, is probably where I'll get out. All right. First 5-minute bar of the day has happened. In that process, sorry, I got distracted for a second. I was talking about the coin short I'm in. Yeah, if we get back over the opening print, I'll probably close it. I was fortunate enough to have a nice entry earlier today on stream. I just took a short there, and I've never really had to go through drawdown. And the contracts are still up. I mean, 30%, something like that. I mean, it's not a lot, but it's put me in a position where 40% right now. Yeah, it's put me in a position where basically I feel like I got a free ride a little bit on this trade. If it really starts to go aggressively, my loss will probably be pretty small. On the futures side, I'm still potentially hunting. FOMC and me aren't best friends, but I am good friends with it. Just a lot of huss and fuss to not really go anywhere, you know, where we basically ran into the previous day's open and then just completely stopped. You know what I'm saying? See that? We ran right into the previous day's opening print and then stopped, which means on the SPY, we basically just hit yesterday's open and again stopped. Right? We stopped at exactly yesterday's open. I don't know. Let's wait it out. Let's see. Nice part is whatever the usual first 5-minute high, a lot of times can be used as like a later reference point. And so this high here can be used as a reference point for two things. One, either some sort of failure, right? So if we spend some time going sideways, which I would expect for the next 20 minutes while we wait for Powell, this probably does something like this, right? And then once it tests above, that will be the kind of key determining factor. Hold above that area. Bulls are very happy. Hold above that. If we spike above and fail, it's on this failure that we have that potential to go short. So I'm very much eyeing that ideally. Let's get the NQ back up here. Yeah, so see, NQ couldn't even get above its opening print. I'm still leaning temporarily, and here's the best part. If I'm wrong, you all get to crucify me and call me an idiot, which is always fun. I am at the moment sticking with my thesis of downside action on, I'm not going to trade the futures yet. I mean, I don't even know how you could if you wanted to at the moment. You would have had to short a potential 2-minute 1, 2, 3 at the highs. Actually, I mean, I don't think that's awful. I'm just going to continue to hold my coin for now, which is cooking. So the coin level that we need to get underneath is 319.37. If we can manage to get under that 319.37, we are really in the lab. But at the moment, we're wicking and it's holding. So I have that cognizance and the awareness that that could happen. That was a $10,000 fluctuation, something like that. I bought $9,000 of these contracts. Because I bought 100 of them, like 9.4, something like that. So when he pumped up there, that was went from plus 100% to pretty much break even. So that was a $10,000 swing. I try not to think about it because if you think about it, it's just gonna fuck with your head. I am not high. I am not high. I might get high in a little bit, but I am not high. I've literally just been holding this coin. I even came onto the stream today this morning in the Discord, and I was just like, just as a heads up. So let me explain the rationale a little bit on the short. Okay, two things. First of all, the short still includes my primary system, right? Like I didn't just trade. I didn't just take a short on coin for shits and gigs, right? It involved the system that I use, for sure. But there was an element of instinctual thought process today for a few different reasons. One, QQQ is at all-time highs with a major news event upcoming, right? If once we're at all-time highs, we've gone up a bit past them. A pullback is not insane. In fact, you could argue it's just logical thinking, right? So I was looking for a potential pullback in the indices, right? I was looking to it for a potential pullback in the indices, and then I went through and identified, literally on stream this morning, went through and I was like looking at various names. I was like, who is the one? Who is the one? And I really liked Coin because we were essentially building a bit of a bear flag here. You can see my drawings, especially when you reference it on the weekly chart. We had potentially failed to go higher. And then more than anything, we were just at the upper end of the range, right? And so by basic range theory, if you are looking to take a range trade, right, you look to trade from upper end of the range to lower end of the range. This is actually cooking quite deliciously in our favor. I am up. Nice, 18,000. That's fucking awesome. But I'm holding for more, so that math doesn't really do that much for me right now. I honestly think that, and this is not me just trying to flex numbers, honestly, swear to God, because I have made and lost a lot more than $10,000 before, or 18 or whatever. I've lost a lot more than that before as well. But my thought process on this was to try and hold for the lower end of the range. We're not even halfway there yet. So I don't know. I don't think I should be selling any of these. But we'll see. I'm going to let this play out a little bit. Again, you got to try. I honestly fucking regret that I even mentioned the number there because I didn't want to know. You don't really want to know. You know what I mean? The more you know, the more you're tempted to do stuff about it. And I really don't want to know. So yeah, let me see. I'm just going to update people. All right. I mean, it's like 280%. That's a lot of money. See, this is why I gotta stop looking. I have to stop looking. Unless I'm gonna try and no, I mean I don't really want to try and sell here. I'd like to try to hold, but we'll see. Wow, I did not. Honest to God, I expected this to go sideways for the rest of the day, and then have to deal with this decision making tomorrow. I really did not expect to have to make these kinds of decisions on stream, which is more fun. Fuck it, let's do it. Let's do it live. I don't care. But unfortunately, I don't know if the NQ has offered me anything. I wanted to trade some futures as well. Margins are still jacked up for PAL, so I on this TradeStation account, I don't even know if they'll let me yet, but dude, Trixie, what the fuck are you? All right, hold on, I gotta get my dog. This is not the place to pee. You pee outside. Dude, I swear on my life. I love you, but if you keep peeing on my wood floors, business is going to happen. All right. We're holding this low a little bit more than I would have wanted in a dream world. Excuse me. So what do I have right now? I've got the oh, that just dropped down. I gotta stop looking because I'm watching $10,000 swings, and you never make good decisions when you're watching those. My 295 puts are 80%. My 305s are 180. All right. Again, that can go to 0 in a heartbeat. So I am fully aware of that. Still feels like a hold right now. I don't know. That's a decently strong 15-minute bar. How much time we got left? We got 11 left. I'd like to see this 15-minute bar close more as a doji, and then I'll make a decision. Also, I love you all. I am literally not checking the chat in the slightest bit, and I do not intend to, because this unintentionally became a situation where I am managing a pretty profitable position, which I didn't know. I honestly thought this was just going to go sideways for the rest of the day instead of get like a big breakdown. So our first giveaway, that's a good call out. Let's see. Our giveaway today ends in 3 minutes. So if you're not entered yet, we're just doing 5 on this one. 5, because I know many of you can't, I know many of you weren't here on time. So go into the Discord. Go. 3 minutes. Don't worry. As soon as this one's done, I'm going to run one for 40. Okay? As soon as we're done, we're going to run one for 40 and give it a day so that people have time to enter. All right? But I did want to pick out some winners on stream. So go to the Discord. You have 3 minutes if you have not entered yet. Please, if you were at the New York event or have already won, please don't enter. I love you all. We are tracking everything down to we have a very detailed spreadsheets down to Discord. We will know if you won twice. And it's really important to me that we don't have people that win twice, because I think that's kind of fucked up if one person won twice while another person has yet to win. So just don't enter again, because we won't let you win. We are smart. And then we just have to run it all over again, you know? New York event, you can win from not my funded futures. You got to get you traveled to New York. You got to get a little bit love. So you can win from Alpha or Tradeify. Anybody that won from my funded, we have already fixed on the back end side of it. If you were a New York attendee, you can't win from my funded. No one did that on the last one. You can win from Tradeify and Alpha. One, not both, but one of the two you can still win. New York people get a little bonus because they came all the way out to be there, you know. But they still can't win this giveaway with my funded futures. You cannot. No one who was at New York could win this one, and we would be able to tell. But you can win an Alpha or a Tradeify. And again, if somebody won twice earlier in there, they didn't get to. We're smart, okay? We're tracking it. We told them that, hey, sorry you got announced twice. You can only win once. And they know that. Nobody won twice. All right, you got a minute left. Dude, Trixie, no, stop it. God. If you pee on my floor, I swear I'm going to flip you off. Okay, 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 30 seconds. And again, guys, there's a reason I only did 5. I know not everyone saw this one. This was a flash giveaway in an hour. You know, I just did 5 because I knew it would be fast, but I wanted to give some on stream. If you want to enter the giveaway, check the description of this video. There is a WAP link. It is completely free. You join that WAP link. This is what you will see when you are on the inside, and you will be able to click that button. No worries if you missed this one. We'll be doing more ASAP-a-rooney. All right. We have our 5 winners. No Hope, Just Math, Cruz Jim, Lee 0989, Mikey Velk. Woo! All right, guys. If you're one of the winners, just go to support right here and click giveaway winner. Please don't do it unless you were one of those names named. If you were, then feel free. Woo! Congratulations. It will probably take, I would expect sometime tomorrow afternoon, you will get this account. You don't have to do any work. You're not going to get any email. Tomorrow at the latest Thursday, no, excuse me, at the latest Friday, you're just going to check your, you are just going to check your My Funded Futures account, and those 5 of you will walk away with a W. So, all right. Well, while we're here, why don't we do it again? This time we're going to give away 1 day for people to enter, 20 winners, 50K Tradeify growth. All right. Right there, we're running it back. And fuck it, let's just do it again. Let's do another 20. This time we'll do 20 from Alpha. You cannot win twice. All right, there it is. Boom. 2 new giveaways, 40 new winners. Announced tomorrow. This time, everybody has a chance to enter. Everybody should have a chance. No excuses, no excuses, no excuses. You know what I'm saying? Woo, buddy. Please do not enter for a second time if you have already won one. We are tracking it. You will not be able to win a second time. We are very, very grateful for every single one of you who is inside the Discord. I also post some levels in here every day. I post levels, I post charts. You can scroll through and find the levels that I am watching if you are interested. And I post some discounts. We got all sorts of tips and tricks and such. So, yeah, if you are a winner, please make sure that you do not enter again, because I really want multiple people to win, and we're tracking it. So if you do win a second time against my rules, I'll be slightly angry, because I'll be like, oh, you clicked that button when I asked you not to click that button again. And you knew that we were tracking this, and we would make sure that you didn't win again, but you did it anyways. You know what I'm saying? All right. Let's get back to my chart a little bit. I think I lost about $10,000 in the process of doing that giveaway. So that's not fun, but that is my trading plan. I did not have intentions of closing this out down here. I think that these can go. I maybe could have debated taking partial profits, but I am looking for 300 area as a target. If you missed the winner announcement, Tom, just check the Discord real quick. You'll see it. Let me see. This is these 5 names. These 5 names. Teddy's dad, great question. There's a few videos explaining this as well, but now that I have you on here, how you enter is simple. You click this party hat emoji. See the one that I'm going over on the screen right now, doing a circle? You want to click that on both of these, and you're entered. See how it says entries? You want to see that total entries number go up once after you click it, right? If it's giving you some weird error or something like that, just close Discord, open Discord back up, and it's likely your entry was counted. Discord's giveaway tool is very good at this. So just make sure that you click that emoji. All right. All right, let's get back to the charts. Pretty tough swing there. Somebody asked me earlier if I was smoking joints. I haven't been, but I might now. Getting back over 319.37 was not ideal for me on coin. I do still own Coinbase long term. Love Coinbase long term. Taking a position in a long term, a day traded or a swing trade in a long term position are two dramatically different things. I'm not going to sell my long term coin stock because I think it might drop $10. I love you. That would be silly. Have a good day, brother. Let's see, though. I mean, this is the decision-making point for me. If we continue to push back above this 319.36... I'm literally managing a position at like I am in the process of doing that giveaway, Renee. I lost like 10 grand. So yes, I am trading. I am for sure trading. I'm here. My coin position is what I took. I've been holding it through this push. I held it through that push down. At the moment, I'm still holding it. This is the closest I have been to closing it all day. I am actually significantly more close to closing it now than I was down here, because down here, I had no reason to close it. Down here, I had the reason to think we would continue going lower. Now we're getting back above that level, right? Now I'm kind of like, all right, did we fail to go lower and push back above the level, you know? So I don't know. Now I'm in the process of deciding, but I'm still trading. Also, I'm open to trading futures. I just had what are we doing? We ran into opening print, then we shoved into low a day. I don't think there's been anything to do yet. You know what I'm saying? I want to trade though. I want to trade futures. I'm here. I'm active. I'm ready. I'm on the fucking clock. I'm alert. I'm ready. I'm locked in. I'm dialed. I'm dialed. Coin is back up 122%. 121. Fluctuation is, I gotta stop fucking looking. I gotta close my phone. Doesn't matter. Making how much money I make or lose is completely irrelevant, considering I have my risk defined and now it's just about trading, following my trading plan. So I have to stop looking at the profit and loss. How can I tell you all to do that if I don't do it myself? You know what I mean? So I have to do that. No more looking at the P&L. Hey, yo. Giveaway. Today's winners have been announced, and then we just ran it back and are doing 2 more for 40 more winners tomorrow. I'll try to come on tomorrow. Actually, I got to work out at this time tomorrow, so I can't be on stream I'm in the gym, guys. I'm getting fucking jacked. Honestly, I'm trying to eat 150 grams of protein a day. No, sorry, 200 grams of protein a day. You know how hard that is? 200 grams of protein. It's not easy. People make it sound like it's easy. It's not easy. But nonetheless, the giveaways for today are over. We're not going to announce anymore, do any more flash ones. This was like the flash. You know, already I knew some people couldn't enter it because they didn't have enough time. So now we're giving a full day. So tomorrow in exactly 24 hours, these are going to give away. Sorry, let me switch back to the chart because I am making money again. I am making money again. Let's go. There was some question. 2 chicken breasts. How do you flavor those chicken breasts? What are you putting on those? Matt? How are we making 2 chicken breasts that good? Y'all are crazy. Alexis, my next target on on Coin. I'm gonna be honest. I want death. So I'm still trying to figure out. I mean, again, at this point, we will manage position as it goes. But my original trading plan and the reason I felt no desire to sell was because I low key think we can get down here by Friday. I don't like we just failed the upper end of the range. Why wouldn't we continue going lower? Is kind of my thought process. Right? The only thing that's had me wanting to sell is when I look at my freaking money. That makes me want to sell. That makes me want to sell very much. You didn't see that. Gold pushed to those highs and then faded a little bit. NQ here triggering a sell. My fill was 0.94 on the coin puts. Very nice fill this morning. Also, just a great entry. Had the short on the potential lower high as we were cracking under the opening print. Not gonna lie, patting myself on the back for that one. A+ entry, Mr. Jake. Great job. I waited all day. Was looking for a name for some relative weakness. I found coin. I don't know. Pal speaking. Let's get this tank. Let's get this tank. Oh, man, Tom, I'm bummed, bro, that you missed the New York event. New York, we will for sure be running it back. It's just a matter of when, because it is quite an event to put on. But definitely, this summer did prove to me that I love meeting you all. I love doing this stuff. So we, not only in New York, coming to a city near you eventually. I'll go all around the world. Because I love it. I love this stuff. I really do love meeting you all. I feel very, very grateful every time I get to. Because you'd think that I'd walk away like exhausted. Somebody even asked me, they're like, aren't you exhausted? You've been talking about trading for all that long. I'm like, not really. For some reason, not exhausted at all. My brain is inspired. So hopefully more and more and more and more and more and more meetups to come. If you want the details of those meetups or anything that I do, I pretty much post my entire life on Instagram. So if you're here on YouTube and you don't follow me on Instagram, I would probably do that just because my whole life is on there, including all the events and stuff. Okay, I don't want us to get back above that level. Sorry, I know I'm like answering some chat questions and some not. I'm trying to find a balance between answer but also focus on coin because I would really like for this trade to go well. Honestly, best case scenario for the indices, and I know this sucks for you futures traders, but I don't want the QQQ to go another inch tomorrow. Or excuse me, I don't want QQQ to go another inch today. I want it to do it tomorrow. Hey, Ramsey, close and open your Discord again, and you'll have been entered. It probably is just giving you that sign because there's so many people entering at once. Close and open your Discord, it'll work, or update your Discord. That's an issue people have had. Always gets solved. Always gets solved. Always gets solved. I was about to check my P&L again, but I don't want to do that. Okay, yeah, see, we got to work as a team a little bit on this because, like, we got to find places that are travelable too, because I need, like, if I go to Houston, I need everyone from Texas going to Houston. We've already done Houston, so honestly, I don't think we'd do Houston again. I have a feeling it'd probably be something like Dallas. I know Dallas is far from Houston, but it's closer than anywhere else I might be. So we got to work as like a team on some stuff, I think. Yeah, Coin, can you please die? Okay, see, here's what I mean. Boston. I love you, sir. Was New York not in range? I had people that came from Boston. You know what I mean? Like, in my eyes, if I'm doing New York, I know Boston and New York aren't close, but they're in the realm. They're in the realm. You know what I mean? Like, I had some people that came in from Boston, so I'm like, so I don't know. On Boston, I don't know if I'll do. Maybe down the road, but because it's so close to New York, I don't know if it makes sense to go to Boston next. I think there's got to be some time in between me and Boston. LA again. You guys are crazy. LA's already had 2. What? You want to give LA another one? I mean, to be fair, I do love LA. I do love LA. I do love LA. Oh yeah, PW and I have hung out. We hung out in Hawaii. I'm sure I'll go back onto the BDH at some point. He's a good dude. Although I need him and Tori to stop. I need him to stop being. Those are 2 of my friends. I don't like when 2 of my friends fight, and I've told them both of that to their faces. Okay, we're back up 200%, so that's nice. Canada, I should try something in Canada. I thought about that. Austin. Yeah, you know, the next time in Texas probably will be Austin, since we already did Houston. Okay, ES is actually about to tap a level, though, and we have a bit of a divergence here. Hold on, everybody. It's like that meme where you're sitting from the back of your chair, and then you lean up. That's what's happening right now. We're all leaning up. ES has a level that it just front ran. And I think it might hold here. I'm not trying to long, for clarity. My considerations right now are, should I exit my coin short position? That is what I'm in the process of considering. I don't like the way we front ran that level. I want more before I trim, though, Carrie. And I know that sounds a little greedy, but just from a risk perspective, I did have some risk on this trade, right? This was not a small risk. If this fully went to 0, which I don't expect, but that was my max loss on it, I would have lost $9,400. So in order for this to make sense, I do, from an R multiple perspective, I do need I do need this to make sure that the math aligns. You know what I'm saying? Okay, now we're slicing through the level on the ES. This is potentially exactly what I want to happen. I want the mega burn. Okay, I'm putting the phone away again. I shouldn't have been looking at it in the first place, fully honestly. But it is hard with options. Okay, let me rephrase. It's a lot easier with futures to not check P&L. With options, because of the you got to be keeping an eye on the premium in general. Yeah. I need water. Hold on. I need water. Oh my God, Trixie, you motherfucker, bro. You. Oh my gosh, I'm mad at you. Oh. Brought her in here so she would not pee on my wood floor. All this chick does is pee on my floor, bro. She eats like a queen. She eats chicken breasts. She eats healthier than most New Yorkers. God damn it, dude. Ah, Trixie. Okay. Carrie, don't worry, brother. I'm looking for coin to go to 300. I want to buy more, truthfully. Remember you and I talked about this. I didn't buy shit when we were dropping from here to here. I literally did not buy a thing. I remember you and I talking about that. And that felt dumb. God damn this little dog. She is a dog. Trixie's a dog. It's not a cat. She just acts like a cat because she's blind as shit. All right, market is doing. Come on. Yeah, man, this was a nice rally into the previous day's open. The NQ basically just retested its opening print. The NQ literally rallied into its open. God, the open is such a powerful tool. You're telling me you watch this happen today and you still don't mark out the opening print every single day on your charts and use it as a guide? How? How is it not a guide? I'm starting to think in terms of money again, and I'm not happy about that. Because the math that just ran through my head is I also have some coin 295 puts that I bought those late, honestly. I was hoping to scale into the 305s, but I never got another entry. Now my thought is those are doubles right now. Do I just take the doubles and then I can hold my 305s really comfortably? Let's see what we're at. Wow, coin is 300%. The 295s are 145%. Wow, that's quite crazy. I don't even think when I show my phone to there, I don't even think you can see it very well, but this is where I'm starting to get really close to bailing. I like the short with the indices, but coin is giving the vibes that it wants to hold here. It's not even a real level that I'm super interested in, but it does count. Wow, those contracts already pulled back $1 from their highs. Fuck. And when you have 100 of them, that means 10 grand on a fucking woo on a spike. Wow. And look where ES happens to be fucking holding the level. Man, that's a very harsh pullback on the premium for this. This is going to be a deciding factor. Mama didn't raise no bitch. Well, here's the position. Let's see if how much you guys can see it. I don't know if it'll work much, but it does. This literally means nothing, considering that I am a very real possibility that I continue to hold these and it goes down to 0. But let's see if it evens out. Well, I doubt I'd let it go to 0 at this point. But sorry, I'm trying to get to focus. I don't know if that's gonna work. I don't know. I got 100 of them at 0.94. I was on stream this morning talking about this was my exact plan and all that and yada yada. So I mean, if you're inside the you're well aware this has been my position. Man, this could look really great if we get back under that level. They expire on Friday. Oh yeah. Big ball sack. Large ball sack. I was talking about that with somebody on stream today as well. Longer expirations are great, and for most people they can do it. I've factored in the fact that these are weekly expiration like into my risk to reward, right? Like if I'm going to risk 9K, I better be able to make fucking 30. Otherwise, I have no interest in risking the 9, right? And considering FOMC is like kind of a polar event, I just rather would know instantly or not. But it doesn't mean that going for longer time frames is bad. I also I'm not bearish on the market. I am bearish on the follow-up of this event, which so far has proven to be pretty accurate. I wish I shorted some futures, but it was, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't have the mental capacity to do it. I mean, look at that opening print, though. You could have gone. Oh, man. You could have gone stop above that high, short below that low. Whew. Sorry. How's your headphones, gang? All right, the next level is unfortunately right here at 311.94, but I don't know how much I expect that one to hold. And it just traded. All right, these contracts just hit 4, so I got them at under $1. They're now at 4, so that's 318%. That's nice. 344%. What's really fun is you've watched me take these swings. Oh, buddy. When I was friggin' short at the beginning of FOMC with this note and watched my profits disappear for a second, that's insane. So, all right. To appease the world, and because $32,000 is a lot of money. I'm going to close this position. I honestly am probably going to hate myself for this, but that's okay. And I'm out. I'm done. They filled me instantly. I'm all out at 410. All right, so I've closed out of these. You can see my new position is 0 contracts. Where is it? I don't know how to make this focus, dude. I'm not a tech guy. My new position is 0 contracts. This is going to keep going lower without me. This was probably a mistake, to be totally honest with you. That's cool, though. I think I should probably just take the 295s off. I'll just get back in tomorrow. I doubt we gap down under this. I am going to take them off, though, because I don't want to lose. These 295s went up. Yeah. All right. So I guess we're just going to be done for the day. That's fine. If coin goes to 300 flat tomorrow, you're going to hear me jump off of a bridge. My fill on that was 1.5. I got a nice fill before this bounce. Wow, I'm going to be totally honest with you. I really did not expect that. Today. I fully expected that this spike down would be all coin did, and then we go sideways, probably up here for the rest of the day. I was prepared for this move to happen tomorrow. I was prepared to come on stream and just, did not expect to be managing a position like that. Wow. Okay. Well, wow. Thank you, guys. Shout out. It's nice of you. Hell yeah, Monarch. You can watch the previous streams back inside the WAP. This is not supposed to be a plug for it, but you asked, so I will answer. Yes, you can. The word summer still gives it the discount right now. I haven't taken that off yet. This was literally not a plug, but somebody asked. I chose the 305 puts because the way I like to choose options for swing trades is I like to know what they will be worth in the target hits, right? Because like what happens if we hit 294 and I'm in the 250 puts? I don't know what those will be worth, right? So I want to know their guaranteed intrinsic value if my target hits. My target here was 300-ish, 294 if it really got working the way I wanted to. And honestly, I would have expected that tomorrow on a gap, not today, which is why I closed it. So I chose the 305s because at 300, I'd know exactly how much those are worth, right? Which would be 5x the 95 cents that I paid for them. At the moment, it looks like I got a great exit. I mean, that looks really cool, to be very straightforward. Honestly, this stream is going significantly better than I expected. Not that I expected a bad stream. I expected a great stream. Did not expect this. So that was fun. I wish I took a futures trade, but I didn't. Wow, NQ held a level. Although, wait, is that one still active? I haven't updated my trading view levels. today, I don't think. Fucking futures contract gap. Oh yeah, that's yeah. I actually don't know if that one was accurate. So I'm just gonna pull that for now because I don't know if that is accurate. Of course, Giovanni, great question. I didn't catch how you said how you calculate intrinsic value at price target. So it's just that part's just math, right? If I have the 305 puts at 300, those puts will be worth $5, right? Exactly. So there's a formula to it. It is your strike price minus current price, right? And that will leave you with the difference. That's your intrinsic value. That's how much the option is worth completely on its own. It would probably be worth more than that because it would have had extrinsic value as well. But in the moment, all I cared about was the intrinsic value, right? Yeah. So it's just that math. Yeah. Wow, guys, that was pretty cool. Honestly, that was at the bottom of my heart. I really thought that we were going to consolidate for the rest of the day. So that's freaking awesome. Love that. Gotta love a curry on a Saturday night. That was fantastic. Okay, well, I'll hang out for another few minutes and try and make sure that I bring my emotions down because I do actually mean that at the bottom of my heart. You do want to keep your emotions in check no matter what. So I'm going to take a second before I leave my desk. Just make sure that I'm dialed in. I'm locked in. I'm not going to do anything stupid. And we're back. Called price fly. Yeah, I mean, in hindsight, that was a great fucking exit. I wish I'd flipped long on the futures or something. But at the moment, it is looking like we got a low exit. Wow. Have a great day, everybody. I love you all very, very much. We got, here, let me switch back. We got 40 giveaway winners tomorrow. I am continuing to spread this out, giving away all 1,000 at once. I know people, you want to win fast, but at the same time, I really do think it's good to spread these out and we'll get some winners. Based on the math, you have a very high odd over time of eventually getting a dub, just based off the math we have so far. Again, we are tracking sheets even across between firms. The only way someone can win twice is if they were at the New York event and they got a My Funded account because of that, right? Then they are still, I'm not penalizing anyone for being at the event. You know what I'm saying? Right? Like that's, come on. They went out of their way to be there. We don't want to penalize someone just for being there. So they can still win with the other firms, right? One time. Other than that, literally you can only win once, and we are tracking across multiple sheets. Even if it pops up and a repeat winner wins, we would never let that happen because we're tracking across multiple sheets. I essentially have someone whose job this month is to make sure that these giveaways go smoothly, right? So be patient. I have a confidence that you all will get you get a good chance to win. We will continue to run them. I'm hyped. I love you all very, again, reminder, there's more in this Discord than just that. There is the rakes chart. This is really valuable stuff. If you scroll through here, and I will make an effort to post more in there. So make sure you're checking that stuff out because, yeah. I mean, you can even, today, pre-market. Okay, I'm sorry. Can we just talk about that really quickly? And then I'll screw off for the day because I really, at the bottom of my heart, did not expect for this trade to be as big. But 5:55 a.m. I will stream FOMC on YouTube and maybe scalp some futures, but I'm going to take a risk and use puts to short the market later today. It will be a lot of style trade size for zero. I haven't decided the details, but I do think I'm going short with the thought of an all-time high failure. I'll probably lose that money, but open to trying it. I did not lose that money. In fact, I made a lot more money, and that was all in advance. Boom. I love you all very, very much. Gang, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Gang. And adios. All right? Cheers. I love you very much. Bye.